Hey Jared, no, I got you loud and clear, buddy. Your question is asking about planning. And one of the things that I find that most people do is I like to put the human experience, the human emotion around everything we do. So let's just think planning in the context of planning for a wedding, planning for a holiday, planning for a holiday 6 months from now where you're going to go for 6 weeks from America to Europe, Australia to Europe, or Europe to America or Australia. You're going to go to the other side of the world 6 months from now for 6 weeks. Straight away, that's what I call, Jared, logistics. It's the future end state of what you want. Then, and let's say, for example, whereabouts are you based? In Salt Lake. Okay, cool. You're going to go from Salt Lake and fly over to Europe for 6 weeks. That is a logistical future end state, number one. To actually make that happen, there's a bunch of activities you need to do, which is what I call strategies. Money, flights, accommodation, travel, organising your work, whether you're self-employed or whether you're in a corporate space or an employee space. Each one of those areas, money, time, travel, schedule, all those types of things, work, all of those become strategies that are clusters of activity that enable the future end state, in this instance going on your holiday. In each of those strategies, so let's say money for example, there's going to be tactics that you need to take, and one of them might be, beginning this week, 6 months out, I'm going to cut how many times I go out per week for dinner and stay home two nights a week rather than go out 2 nights, and those 2 nights go in the pot for 6 months from now for my savings in the money strategy. And the first tactic I take is cutting out how many times I go out for dinner this week, 6 months before I leave. So logistics is the future end state, Jared. Strategies are the cluster of activities: money, organising your flights, organising your holidays. Those are the groups of activities called strategies, and then the individual tactics inside each of those strategies is the next step that you need to take. The next step in the money strategy, the next step in the booking all of the flight strategy, the next step in organising your ability to have time off. The best way to plan is logistics, strategies, tactic. What's my future end state? What's my group of activities that I need to get done? What's each of the individual tactics in each of those activities I need to do? When you do that, every time you take one step, it's on one step to create a multiple steps to create a future end state.